Welcome to a Software Requirements Specification, or SRS for short. My name is Kevin Tomescu. I'm thrilled to be exploring the world of SRS with you today. Section 1 will contain an overview of Uber's SRS, with Section 2 containing a reflection on my project with group COMSCI-T. Welcome to Section 1, Uber from a software engineer's perspective. We can't start this presentation without first explaining what Uber actually is. Uber is a multinational company with an app that allows passengers to hail taxis directly from their phone. Uber hires independent contractors as drivers, which can be used to transport people and food as part of the Uber Eats application. My name is Kevin. However, for the next few minutes, I'm Joe, a software engineer at Uber. The goal of software engineers such as myself is to produce high-quality software from business and usage requirements. Software engineers like myself work closely with product owners and business teams. The two SRS models I will be discussing, which are of key interest to software engineers, are the goal model and secondly, the domain model. As a software engineer, goals of the software I develop are extremely important. The following model is key to my development. This model informs engineers about business logic, user experience, and end goals of the system. The following model, known as the domain model, shows different objects in the Uber system, the actions they take, and the attributes attached to them. This model really helps software engineers to understand what areas require the most development. As a software engineer, I believe there are 4 relevant requirements to the role. Performance requirements are highly relevant as they must ensure a minimum number of users can be supported. Functions, such as enabling user registration and authentication, are extremely important as well. External interfaces, such as the popular Jira platform, are key to allow engineers to properly manage their projects. Review from stakeholders makes everyone happy throughout the development cycle. Requirements to clarify. For the domain model, are some objects too general? For example, employees. Should this be separated into more specific employee objects? My second requirement to clarify would be the goals. Should a more specific legend be provided here? Should the goal model contain a note of specificity towards stakeholders? For example, if one usage goal heavily affects software engineers. My last question to be clarified is why the domain model assumes a strict usage of certain features. In this section, I am back to being Kevin and will reflect on my experience during the SRS group project. Overall, I would like to say group COMSCI-T performed well. Everyone contributed to every large section and willingly worked together without hesitation. Generally, communication was decent. I will now begin to go over strengths and weaknesses. My first strength was my ability to split the spec into smaller tasks and delegate to my colleagues. My second strength was applying strong time management to the group, ensuring we stayed on task. My third strength was applying my ability to be critical and review things seriously, preventing major mistakes from going through. These are my weaknesses as a leader in the group. I feel I should have given more praise to each of my team members. I also believe it was difficult for me to increase motivation in the group when things decided to go bad. Thirdly, I did not put enough emphasis on active communication, and as a result, communication was poorer than it could have been. If I were to do this again, I would improve these areas. The greatest challenge our group encountered was the stakeholder model. Doing this tested our ability to work together and organize ourselves as a group. We overcame this by organizing one-on-one meetings with those who were struggling to meet their submission. The most useful part of this project for me was definitely learning to effectively manage a team of strangers. I think this is a powerful skill, which will serve me through my career. I would definitely schedule more meetings if I were to do this project again. We did not have many meetings, and I feel this had a negative impact on our communication, which could be improved. I would implement a stand-up meeting every 3 days to fix this issue. I was Kevin Tomescu from Group COMSCI-T. Thank you very much for listening.